Hello and welcome to the video. This is just going to be the introductory video to the new or slightly revamping of the Monday mail-in magazines that I did. We are essentially just dropping the mail side of the episodes and focusing strictly on the vintage magazines, primarily of the 50s and 60s. As you can see, the featured magazine we'll be sharing is Rod and Custom. This will be the weekly magazine with some samples or special bonus episodes featuring other magazines from the 50s and 60s, such as a lot of special edition type magazines I want to share with you guys, but not necessarily go through the whole series or year. We have custom handbooks 1 and 2 here. Again, just focusing mainly on the eye candy reference material type stuff like that. Custom hot rods by the editors Rod and Custom, custom Chevys, custom pickups. I got some of these larger magazines with the 1,000 new custom car ideas. 1,000 new custom car ideas. Got 36 cars in full color. Good stuff to look at. Motor Life, featuring the best customs of the years. Has some great pictures of some awesome customs to look at. So we'll do these on special editions. I maybe do, say, one a month. Maybe even throw it up on a Sunday, and we'll keep the Rod and Custom as the weekly Monday issue. So again, you'll get a weekly from month to month, year to year in the Rod and Custom, and then we'll sprinkle in some featured episodes along the way. Another thing I'd like to do with the special edition videos is do kind of some compiled episodes of project cars, such as the Dream Truck, where I'll try to cover each article that was presented on the project and do that all in a single video, so you can kind of just see the evolution of some project vehicles all in one shot. Of course, if there's anything special that you guys would like to see showcased, please let me know in the comments or email, wherever you want to get a hold of me. Please let me know if there's, again, something you would like to see featured off in a special episode. I'm sharing all these magazines for you guys. I have them to myself. I can read them anytime, but again, I'm doing this for you guys to kind of share and enjoy this together. For those of you that aren't familiar with the previous series, we casually flip through each of these magazines, mostly just for the eye candy of the pictures, maybe reading some of the picture descriptions, things like that, and I will slowly maybe pan across some articles of interest, allow you to pause and read if you'd like on your own time. But essentially, we're just kind of skimming through these, picking out the pictures, checking out the eye candy and any kind of project references that you can use. This is not a word-for-word reading of the magazines. Again, just a casual look through, hang out, enjoy with our friends. So now that we got most of the introduction or overview of what these upcoming episodes are going to be, let's take a look at the stars of the show. And that, of course, again, is Rod and Custom Magazine. Take a quick look at the history. Rod and Custom started in May of 1953 as an offshoot or an extension of Hop Up Magazine under Quinn Publication. First issue was called Rods and Customs with the S's, quickly dropped by the second issue and continued on as Rod and Custom as we know today. Peterson Publishing bought them out in 1955, and July of 1955 being the first issue under the new publisher, but still retaining most of the original staff from Quinn Publications. The monthly publication continued until May of 1974, so the first run being May of 1953 through May of 1974. In 77 through 80, there was some quarterly publications, and then 1988 returned as a bi-monthly, then by 93 returned as a monthly, all the way up until the end of Rod and Custom, which happened to be October of 2014. So let's look at what we have in front of us. I do have a majority of the first run of Rod and Custom, missing a couple of the first years. There's a couple of holes in the middle, but I think I can clean those up by the time we get to those. One thing is, I am a model car channel first, so we are going to focus on the years where model cars were also featured in the magazine, which is November of 1956 through the year of 1967. So that is 10 plus years of magazines that featured model car related stuff, and that equals 2.5 years of weekly episodes. So we've got 2.5 years to get through just the Rod and Custom that feature the model car stuff. If we do make it that long, we can obviously continue on with that first run of Rod and Custom through 74, jump back even to the beginning of that 53 through 56 that we're going to kind of jump past in the initial part of this. So I've been kicking around this for a little bit, trying to figure out where to actually start. I know we talked about November of 56 being the start of the model car stuff. So do I start there in November of 56, or do I start at the beginning of 1956? I've been kind of kicking it around. I think I'm going to start at the November of the model car stuff. I know it's a little odd to start in the middle of a year, but I need to start somewhere. And again, I want to be able to kind of at least feature some model car related stuff that is in the magazines. Some issues are obviously more than others. That first featured article in November of 1956 is actually a 9-page long featured article. But then, of course, the December issue is just a singular page talking about the Rod and Custom competition for the model cars. So, again, it kind of jumps around what you're going to get in each episode as far as the model car stuff. But, again, I want to focus on that as I am a model car channel. I do love the hot rods. I do love the customs. I love the model cars. So, this is what I'm going to share with you guys to enjoy as well. So hopefully this was a good little warm-up episode for you guys, especially if you're new to the channel, new to the series, kind of get a taste of what's coming, what to look forward to, knowing that you're going to get month after month, week after week here on the Rod and Custom to follow the whole, basically evolution from 56 through 67 and beyond. Again, if you guys have any suggestions of special or featured episodes you'd like to see, again, I'll probably throw those up maybe on a Sunday as a bonus. We'll stick to the Monday as the main Rod and Custom episode. We're going to put them into playlists, so if you jump in the middle, you can start off at the beginning, autoplay right up to where we're at now. I'll throw the special edition ones in their separate playlist, so we'll have just Rod and Custom in a playlist, and then a bunch of other vintage magazines in another playlist. But again, I'm open to hearing all of your guys' suggestions. I am doing this to share with you guys, so your guys' voices are important to me. Hope you guys enjoy this stuff as much as I do, and we'll see you next time.